Hey, welcome back YouTube. My name is Eric and I got a big time adventure program for you guys today here in the Pacific Northwest, or the PNW as the kids are calling it. And we've got this entire coastline of lush rainforest to explore. And we'll be adventuring out of this campsite right here at Deception Pass State Park. Lost 10 pounds this year. Part of the reason is because I started eating a little healthier. Not completely healthy. I'm still gonna have ramen noodles for lunch and I eat McDonald's occasionally, but I am starting to eat a little healthier. You never really get to eat alone at a campground. Even if there's not bears in an area, there's always other animals. The crows are watching, waiting for me to drop something. There's a fat chipmunk over here in the bushes. He can't wait for me to drop something. I intentionally don't feed wild animals. It's not a good idea to, but it don't matter how many times you say that, people are still gonna feed wild animals at the campground and things get dropped on the ground. The wild animals at this campground are particularly aggressive. Yesterday, the crows were pecking at my box and the chipmunks were licking the butter out of my dirty pan. So we're gonna do our best to get everything cleaned up and eaten up here without making a huge mess. Fried eggs and cheese and a tortilla going in. I've been keeping all my cooking supplies inside this cardboard box here, and yesterday I looked over my shoulder and sure enough, a crow was standing on top of the cardboard box and trying to peck into it. There's no food at all in there. I guess he was just smelling maybe the food coming off of the, I don't even know, off of the plate, off of the pan, something, but he was pecking in there, man. Then when I came over here, there was bird poop on my box. Breakfast was delicious and nutritious, but the West Beach is right down there waiting for exploration. Let's go check this out. I've pulled up this map here so that you can get a reference. West Beach is a rather long beach and there's several things to see along it, so we'll take a walk down the beach. The number one thing that I'm interested in is an ancient Douglas fir tree down there, so let's go take a look. The tide must be going out because all along the beach here, there's a bunch of this seaweed. Look how green this stuff is. I bet humans could survive off of this if they absolutely had to. Look at that. It's everywhere. What a gnarled mess of ancient survival story. I don't know why, but I love seeing these types of things. It has so much impact on my psyche and just adds gratitude for my life. 850 years. And here's a marshy, wet swamp. Definitely not as cool as the beach. Swamp. I don't see nothing. I can hear birds everywhere. but there ain't much to be seen. All right, maybe let's head back to camp. Chicken flavor once again. Not very nutritious, but it is quick and easy and it's cheap, so it does mark some of the boxes that I like in food. And gonna be having some steak for dinner, so hopefully that'll make up for some of the nutritional value lost in the lunch today. No frills. The source of vegetables for my diet today will be the 3 peas that come in the cup of ramen noodles and the 2 little dehydrated slices of carrots. Actually, I got a little bit of onion and some jalapeno to go with the steak for tonight's dinner too, so there'll be more vegetables in my diet today. Sometimes I just gotta laugh at myself though at how absurd my diet is. I eat so much processed junk. It's just so hard living in your car, living on the road, and then trying to eat good at the same time. It feels like there's not enough hours in the day to definitely be cooking full meals all the time. So we're just gonna eat this ramen noodle, and the great thing about this camping spot is there's so much opportunity for adventure. Next, we're gonna go check out the North Beach, which is right there. Like a couple hundred feet through these woods, we'll go to the North Beach. The West Beach was right there, North Beach, right there. Huh. We can't get down to the beach from up here. But I bet if we go back into that trail and continue on a little further up, we'll be able to get down to the beach. Here we go, down this way. Look how cool these things are. Oh man. Oh, it's slippery because it's wet. And all the rocks on the beach are completely smooth. There's people searching for things. I don't know what they're looking for. Maybe $100 bills. Yeah, look at this massive piece of driftwood here. I don't even think I can get up on it. Nope. I can't. Oh man, that thing is huge. Wow. There's a good shot of Deception Pass with the bridge going over it. It's a beautiful cloud day today. I love it when it's a beautiful cloud day. Look at this piece of driftwood here. It has all these little crevices and people have put rocks in them. Oh, here, this one fell out. I'll add to it. Here's another one. Little guy. Oh, that perfectly fits. I just saw a lady searching for things on the beach, so I asked her what she was looking for, and she was half offended. Rocks. It's like, well, lady, the whole beach is full of rocks, so I don't, what do you mean you're looking for rocks? Whatever, yeah, they're smooth rocks. Cool. These things are mega monsters. Here's a bunch of these root balls in this collection here. They really fascinate me. It's kind of like snowflakes. No two are the same. Each one is their own individual shape and look to them. This thing. It's dense. soon as you jump in off of the beach into the trees, there's a bunch of picnic tables over here. And there's this little old school pavilion back there. Looks kinda, actually it looks exactly like what you would expect from Pacific Northwest. There's like things growing out of the roof. Yeah, look at that picnic table. You can have lunch there. Definitely a fun spot. And here are two more completely separate picnic tables and a charcoal grill. Whoa, man, this is a big tree right here. Wish I could get some perspective for you. I'll try. Man, I'll give this tree a hug. It's so big. What up, dude? Oh man, how's that for perspective? This might be the biggest tree I've ever seen. Definitely not the biggest trees on the Northwest. There's bigger ones, but I haven't seen them. Man, I'm really grateful nobody came around the corner when I was giving that tree a hug. They could have sent me to the Grippy Socks Hospital. We finally made it to the bridge. Not even 1 mile from camp. Says don't climb out there. You ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm sure they put that sign up because people are definitely climbing out there and jumping off of that. Good for them. You ain't gotta tell me at all, as a matter of fact. I can figure that one out on my own. This is kind of nutty, walking up here next to this traffic like this. Hi-ya. This is more dangerous than climbing underneath, probably. And there's all these tourists up here. I'm gonna have to try to navigate getting around somebody. I don't like this. Oh, it's definitely scary out here. As a matter of fact, there is absolutely no reason for me to be up here. Dang, just to get a view. All right, let's look. That's where we just were. That's the North Beach down there. Puget Sound, I think. And then, I don't know what that's called on that side, but that's looking into Washington State. Yeah, you can walk the whole way across this bridge if you want, but I don't. We're going back. Smile your way through the day on that one. That was a lot of fun adventuring up to the bridge with you guys, but I'm gonna put you away now and run back to the car. When we get back, we gotta chop some firewood and we're gonna be cooking steak for dinner tonight. Found this little side quest spot on the way back. We can come back here tonight and watch the sunset. It's perfect. We're on this elevated platform above North Beach. This should be a good spot. And there's the bridge that way. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry. All I had was that noodle for lunch. Oh man. We've got red onion, jalapeno, and some steak. We're gonna cook it all together, but we're gonna chop it up first, I suppose. Make it into smaller bits like one does. Perfect for the frying pan. If you're not cooking your steaks in a puddle of butter, what are you even doing? And once you get something like that going, start smelling the caramelization of the onions, the peppers, and the steak. It's nice and browned. We're gonna set that to the side. We're gonna stack up the ingredients for our steak quesadilla if you haven't figured out what I'm having for dinner tonight. First, we're gonna throw on one of these tortillas. Nice and easy, like bam. By the way, I left the seeds in the jalapenos. Be a little spicy. Then we'll start with a little base of cheese. Gotta have that baseline, cheddar baseline. You know what I mean? Start with a baseline of cheese. Wonderful. Really, the cheese just kind of sticks it all together. Then we're gonna throw that stuff we just cooked right back on top. It is a healthy pile. I did not skimp. That's a whole New York strip steak, quarter of an onion, and a quarter of a jalapeno pepper with the seeds still in it for the extra spiciness. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. Dude, there's so much I can't keep it in the... How am I supposed to do this? In the name of the Lord Jesus, I need help. Man, I know this is not the way to cook. And then we're gonna put more cheese on top of that because that's how it holds it all together. You know what? I'm gonna use the rest of my cheese. And this is shredded quesadilla cheese. Then we got another tortilla for the top. Bang. Mash that all together. Smells so good. And to be honest, it takes kind of a long time in this little cook setup that I got with the frying pan. This one quesadilla took 40 minutes. This frying pan would never work for cooking for more than one person. If I had to do 2 or 3 of them, it just wouldn't work. I'm very satisfied with how golden brown that turned out. Steak and queso quesadilla going in. I'm gonna finish this. And we still gotta cut firewood before the sun sets and clean up dishes. We're always racing against the sun. Adventure, adventure. Perfect timing. We got everything cleaned up before the sunset. Come on, let's run back over to our secret spot on that cliff overlooking North Beach. I bet it's gonna be a perfect spot to watch the sunset. Low in fat. What an amazing ending to a fabulous day. Thank you guys so much for following along with me. It's at times like these that I feel overwhelmed with gratitude when I look back on the journey that I've come. I forgot my headlamp. And the sun is really set, so it's getting dark quick on this dark trail. Of course, I'm always adding to the adventure of life unnecessarily. I'm trying to get back to camp to make a campfire. We made it back just in time to get our fire made. Look, it's not completely dark yet. It's perfect. Man, I love it when a plan comes together. Got my bed prepared and ready in the passenger seat, the way that it always is. feels really good going to bed on another productive day in my life. By the time I get this video produced and out to you guys, I will be fully engulfed in a current job search, so wish me luck in that. Thank you again for all the love and all the support. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And until the next video, smile your way through the day.